guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again today. Hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. Okay, so as you all are enduring right now and experiencing, all of us are, the market is just really sucking, right? I mean, it absolutely sucks. Everything is down, but honestly, it's not down as far as it seems, right? It's not. It just is not, right? Where we came from back in before, I think it was in November before. Yeah, it was like last year. We'll say last year this time. We're still way above that, but but well, also because number one, Bitcoin was below $100,000. Like everything, Ethereum was doing absolutely nothing. XRP was around 50 cents. I mean, where we're nowhere near that right now. It seems bad just because we are having this chop. We see the prices go up. We did get another all-time high for Bitcoin. What was it? Around I think it was 124,000. Yeah, 124,000 just 19 days ago, August 14th. So, so it seems a lot worse than it actually is, but it sucks nonetheless. XRP is sitting at $2.76, which is a far cry from 50 cents. I'll be honest with you, if it went to 50 cents, oh my God, I would love it. But those days are gone. Most likely we'll never see anything, I would say probably below $2 if it gets down that far. But all in all, the market is chopping. And, I mean, like I said, it sucks. But you got to hold on. Now, before I get too far in here, just remember I'm not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, and this is all for entertainment purposes. All right? You are responsible for any decisions you make when it comes to your finances. All right. That being said, all we can do now, in my opinion, is just wait. Just hold on. That's what I'm doing. I hate it. I hate the fact that week after week, it's just the same thing. We get this boost up a little bit. Yeah, we were over, we were up to what, 360 something, I think it was, just a couple weeks ago. And now we're back down below $3, almost 2.5 cents, $2.50, right? We're down around that level. But I can say this, I fully believe in, within another week or so, and don't get me wrong, I don't know any time frames. It's just, I'm going by the fact that, we have several things coming up, but I fully believe here very soon, things are going to turn around and it's going to be quick. It's going to be faster than a lot of people are ready for. A lot of folks have already sold. A lot of folks and that's, why do you think, let's go into XRP, right? Why do you think these dips are happening? And then we get these peaks. A lot of what's happening here is these are retail. This is retail selling at the lows, and institutions, whales are buying and taking it back up, right? People get excited. They also help catapult it. It gets stuck, and then it starts to come back down. People capitulate, right? A lot of this too, we have a lot of traders out there, right? So they're also buying down here and they're selling. There's so there was I think it was a video I was watching. Someone said, this guy was saying that when you see when the price is down, right? When it goes up, you see a green candle, and then it comes back down. You get a wick, that goes down a certain amount. And then the next candle, if it's green, you get a small wick, you can expect it to go up. I think it's like 20 points or something like that, he said. And then at 20 points, he said you're supposed to sell at like 20 points or something like that. So a lot of folks are doing that. I'm seeing that kind of set up here, like, from here to here, they're like selling here, and some are buying here, selling here. Same thing in this situation, right? Oh gosh. Okay. But all in all, a lot of this too is retail selling instead of just holding on. And of course, retail is always going to get wrong-footed. In fact, retail, us, we're the money. We're always the exit liquidity. And if you're not smart, if you're capitulating and you're selling at these lows, guess what? You are going to be exit liquidity. Why? Well, you might say, well, how is that going to happen? Because you've already sold, right? You sold at $2.71 or $2.70, whatever it is over here. Oh wow, that's the support right there, 271. So how is that? Well, what happens is once we get up above this level right here, which is $2.82, it's just going to start rocketing. And those same people that sold down here, at first they're going to be like, it's just going to come back down. So they don't buy. Then when it gets up to $2.90, they still hold. It's going to come back down. Then when it hits $3, now they start to buy, right? So it ends up flipping over maybe around 310 or 305, and then they get stuck holding a bag again. But right now, what we're dealing with, it's going to be far worse, because most people are not going to buy back in until we're way up into these levels here. This is where they're going to buy, right? Or even higher. So you got to be careful. You got to be smart. The best thing to do, just like so many content creators are telling you the same thing. Don't get caught up in this washing machine. You bought, even if you buy right now, or even if you buy at, $2.90, just hold on, because the actual targets for this is around $10. Even if you wait until 5, just hold on. And again, you got to make these decisions, but don't get caught up in the washing machine, because all you're going to do is lose money. When you let your emotions take over, you're going to lose money. If you're feeling like you should sell because you feel bad, you're going to lose money. So just some advice, just something to look at and think about while you're out here in these crypto streets. It's difficult. Now I want to show you this right here. XRP is headed for a controlled launch towards $50, according to top Bitcoin investor. And you got to remember, like, a lot. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get to $50. I think, personally, I think between $20 and $30 is very possible. But even there, you have to be careful, because there's no set amount. We know that, most people are saying $10 is absolutely achievable. And your haters, they're saying $5, right? So I don't pay attention to them. But according to the charts, $10, and this is according to blockchain backer, $10, somewhere around there is very possible. If we get up above that, I know I'm going to hold out. I'm going to sell at reasonable amounts, but I'm also holding out to see what happens later on. And you got to remember, guys, it is very possible we could see these higher levels, $50 and whatnot, because of the ETFs. We could see that this year or early part of next year. Possible. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it is possible, right? Here we got, they're mentioning Ripple and its banking license. It could be granted this year, very possibly this year, or could be next year. Who knows? But also, you got to remember these ETFs are coming online next month, very possibly. We have a lot of activity, a lot of things coming up. Not to mention, we have the cutting cycle that's about to happen with the Fed, right? Now, that right there is something you have to be careful about, because it is very likely we're going to pump into the cuts, maybe a little bit past it. And, generally the news, the good news, when there is a date that is kind of set into the future, it's very likely that it's going to be the, buy the rumors, sell the news. So when we get there, on the way there, we're pumping. And when we actually get to the event, that's when everything drops. So just remember, to keep your eyes open for that. You don't want to you don't want to get caught holding a bag. I'm not saying that you shouldn't hold on to some. I'm going to hold on to some just in case, we get to those crazy numbers that Jake Craver, whatever his name, Jake, whatever his last name, I can't remember his last name. But the Jake guy is talking about, I'm going to hold on, I'm holding on to a bag for that, right? But all in all, we have to be patient. We have to be smart. We can't allow ourselves to be taken by emotion. That's very important. Here the settlement pipeline holds trillions. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. The numbers. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're talking about settlements. Okay, so yeah, guys, who knows? Right now, I'll tell you right now, if XRP if I were to hold on and we get to $50, oh my God, $50 would be, that would, oh, I know most of you out there, you've been holding on as long as I have. A $50 XRP would absolutely set you into a whole different, above the 1%, or yeah, above the 1%, right? Or at least into that 1% realm. But either way, guys, the fact is we are still in a bull run. We're still here. It may not look like it. It may not seem like it, but we're still here. The bear market is coming. Don't think that's not going to happen. But we're still in the bull run now. It hadn't finished yet. Right now, I personally believe the prices, the price volatility we're seeing right now is partially to allow more institutions to buy at a lower price, right? And to shake retail out. Let's just be honest. Because retail is always the exit liquidity. That's just how it works. And there's only a few million people who are actually even know about XRP. Just think, if 1 billion people spent $1,000 to buy XRP, we'll say an average of $1,000, that would be absolutely mind-blowing. The vast majority of the population on this planet know nothing about XRP or do not own it. So again, we have to be smart. We have to contain our emotions and be patient. Just hold on, guys. That's it. And again, yes, I know the market sucks, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I mean, everything is switching over to crypto. So yeah, we have to expect that it's going to get better. It just sucks right now. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I just wanted to kind of give you a pep talk, just, get a little bit of encouragement out there. Like I said, I know it sucks. I mean, hey, I'm not immune to it myself, but I'm not going anywhere. I've been through this already. The feelings come, but I don't act on those feelings. I just hold on. So, yeah, just consider what I'm saying, guys, and let's see what happens in the next couple weeks. All right, so if you haven't done so already, please like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that post notification button as well. And yeah, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.